Ever wondered what it's like to live a life of royalty? Not the kind with crowns and castles, but one with wings, a massive family, and a whole lot of honey. Let's dive into the extraordinary life of a queen bee. Your life doesn't start in a palace, but in a tiny wax cell, just like any other bee. You're an ordinary larva, feasting on a nutritious substance called bee bread. But then destiny calls. The worker bees, your future subjects, decide they need a new queen. Maybe the old one is getting on in years, or maybe she's vanished. Whatever the reason, your fate is sealed. Your diet changes dramatically. While other larvae continue eating bee bread, you are exclusively fed a superfood called royal jelly. This milky, protein-rich substance is the secret sauce to royalty. It triggers a cascade of changes in your body, transforming you from a humble worker in training into a majestic queen. You grow larger, your abdomen elongates, and your reproductive organs fully develop. You are being purpose-built for one primary job: to lay eggs. After about 16 days, you're ready to emerge from your special, peanut-shaped queen cell. But you're not the only princess in the hive. The workers, clever as they are, usually raise several potential queens at once, just in case. This is where your royal life gets a bit intense. The first queen to hatch has a critical mission: eliminate all rivals. You'll seek out the other queen cells, and using your stinger, you'll dispatch your unborn sisters. It sounds harsh, but in the bee world, there can only be one queen to rule the colony. If another queen hatches at the same time as you, a royal duel ensues. You'll fight to the death, and the victor claims the throne. Once you've secured your position, it's time for your one and only adventure outside the hive. This is your nuptial flight. A few days after emerging, you'll fly out into the open sky on a warm, sunny afternoon. You'll soar high into the air, releasing pheromones that attract male bees, known as drones, from nearby colonies. This isn't just a casual date. It's a vital mission for the survival of your colony. You'll mate with multiple drones in midair, collecting enough sperm to last your entire lifetime. This genetic diversity is crucial for the health and resilience of your future offspring. The drones, sadly, have a less fortunate fate. After mating, their life's purpose is fulfilled, and they die shortly after. You, on the other hand, return to the hive, never to mate again. Now your true reign begins. Your life becomes a highly structured and dedicated routine. You are the heart and soul of the colony, its single most important member. But don't picture yourself lounging on a throne. Your job is relentless. You are an egg-laying machine. Day in and day out, you walk across the honeycomb, inspecting each hexagonal cell. A loyal court of attendant worker bees surrounds you at all times. They feed you, groom you, and clean up after you, tending to your every need so you can focus solely on your task. They even digest your food for you. With meticulous precision, you deposit a single tiny egg into each cell. Your control over the colony's demographics is astonishing. You can choose whether to lay a fertilized or an unfertilized egg. Fertilized eggs develop into female bees, either workers or new queens. Unfertilized eggs become male drones. How do you decide? It all comes down to the size of the cell. The worker bees build smaller cells for future workers and larger cells for drones. You measure the cell with your front legs, and that tells you which type of egg to lay. In the peak of summer, you are a true superstar. You can lay up to 2,000 eggs in a single day. That's more than your own body weight in eggs, every single day. Over the course of your life, you could lay over 1 million eggs. Each of those eggs is a potential new member of your sprawling family, which can number up to 60,000 bees in a thriving colony. You are quite literally the mother of the entire hive. Every single bee in the colony is your child. Beyond laying eggs, your other major role is to maintain social order. You do this through chemistry. Produce a unique chemical scent, a set of pheromones known as the queen substance. This scent spreads throughout the hive as worker bees groom you and pass it along to others. It's like your royal decree, a chemical message that says, all is well, your queen is here and she is healthy. This pheromone has several effects. It lets everyone know the colony has a functioning queen. It prevents worker bees from laying their own eggs, and it unifies the thousands of individuals into a single, cohesive superorganism. Your life is long, at least by bee standards. While a worker bee in the summer might only live for about 6 weeks, you can live for up to 5 years. However, your reign isn't guaranteed to last that long. Your performance is constantly under review by your daughters, the worker bees. Your primary measure of success is your egg-laying rate. If your production starts to decline, or if your pheromone signal weakens, the workers will decide it's time for a change. This process is called supersedure. The workers will quietly begin raising new queen larvae in those special queen cells, feeding them royal jelly. They are preparing your replacement. Once a new virgin queen hatches and successfully mates, your time is up. In some cases, the old queen and the new queen might coexist for a short time. But eventually, the old queen will either be quietly disposed of by the workers or simply fade away. It's a pragmatic, if brutal, system that ensures the colony's survival is always the top priority. There's another way your reign might end: swarming. When a colony becomes too large and crowded, it's time to reproduce on a colony level. The workers will prepare for this by raising new queens. But this time, you don't stay to fight. Just before the new queens emerge, you will leave the hive, and you won't go alone. You'll take about half of the worker bees with you. This massive cloud of bees, with you at its center, is a swarm. The swarm will temporarily settle on a nearby tree branch or post, while scout bees fly off in search of a new home. The scouts will investigate potential cavities, a hollow tree, an empty wall, or a beekeeper's box. When they find a suitable spot, they return and perform a complex waggle dance to communicate its location, direction, and quality to the other scouts. Eventually, a consensus is reached, and the entire swarm takes to the air one last time. It's flying to its new home, ready to build a new colony from scratch, with you, their experienced queen, leading the way. So the life of a queen bee is a dramatic tale of succession, duty, and sacrifice. From a chosen larva fed on royal jelly, to a victorious duelist, to the mother of thousands. Your every action is dedicated to the survival and prosperity of your colony. You are the central axis, around which tens of thousands of lives revolve, a symbol of unity and continuity. It's a life of immense pressure and responsibility, but also one of profound importance. The next time you see a honeybee buzzing by, remember the incredible queen at the heart of its world, tirelessly working to keep her kingdom thriving. Thanks for watching and learning about the fascinating life of a queen bee with me today. If you enjoyed this journey into the hive, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing stories from the natural world. See you next time.